and I went on and I got started on some of these rideshare food programs, and Postmates was the first one to let me join. So this is my first ride tonight, going to CPK to pick up some food for Zach. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so first pickup went pretty well, except for I'm a little dyslexic, I guess, and when I went to drop off, I almost dropped it off at the wrong house, but luckily I didn't, so it got to the right doorstep and completed it. I then almost immediately got another request, and I started to head towards the Chipotle for that, but then the order got canceled, so much for that. Luckily, I stopped to get some gas, fill up the tank a little bit, and now I'm on my way to my third or second, however you want to look at it, pickup. So I'll let you know how that goes. So that was actually pretty dang easy because Panera Bread had a nice little drive-through that I didn't know existed. So I didn't even have to get out of my car for this one. On we go. So I actually just got a notification from the app saying that my first delivery had been successfully completed and that I made $3.53 before tip. So I guess that's whatever Postmates is paying me to do these pickups. So mileage and gas or whatever it is. So anyways, still on to my third pickup or drop off here. I'll let you know how it goes later. Not always sure that Google knows the proper way to route people. I feel like it's taking me on the longer route right now, but we're getting there. All right, so mission log. Turns out that apartment complexes are a bitch. Gonna have to bleep that out in post, I think, but yeah, that took way too long, and Google Maps put me clear on the other side of this whole entire apartment complex. So finally found the damn apartment after going up about 6 or 7 flights of stairs. But now I just got to figure out where I left my car. I guess one bit of saving grace there is I did get $5.33 before tip for that drop off. So we'll see how well that pays. One other quick thought I just had is that this has got to be good for my cardio each day. If I keep this up, another benefit to doing it. All right, so a couple more false starts, but looks like I finally grabbed another one that's a real order, and I'm heading to Terra Mia Pizzeria for Glenn. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so first possible snag got here at the pizza place, and they are not ready. So I say it's gonna be another 8 minutes. I'm hoping that, I don't know how that plays into like how well I do in getting the food there, if it's not my fault that they're packed up inside the pizzeria. So we'll find out. Give me my pizza, America needs it. Okay, wow, so yet another apartment complex, and these are tricky, man. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to them. They all seem to be put together a different way. So I'm trying to get the hang of it, but you get the hang of one and then it doesn't do you any good for the next one. But that was my fourth drop off, and I think it just told me I made like $4.80 or something for it. So all right, on to the next one. All right, so after I caught that last one, I got a quickie where it looked like it was just going to be like straight up to the Panda Express and then right down to the dude's house. And could that ever have been wrong? Unfortunately, the Panda Express was way backed up, so I ended up spending a lot of time just sitting in their line waiting for them to get me the food. And then the dude put his address like in the back of like a shopping plaza. And so I had spent a long time just trying to figure out like where his house actually was, just so I could get around. And luckily, when I went down this random street, there happened to be like his sister that was walking outside looking for me, I guess. And I guess the kid didn't know how to do Postmates properly, and so he had pinned his house on the other side of a wall. Anyway, so that wasn't all that fun. So one thing I wish that Postmates would let you do is let it know like kind of where you want to be going, because I feel like this whole night it was taking me north when I really wanted to be south. But luckily I just picked up probably what's going to be my last haul of the night here. That's at a Chick-fil-A just down the street from my house. So I'm going to jam down that direction, hopefully not wait too long in that Chick-fil-A, and make sure that those people get that food properly for him, because it's I know that location and they never do it right. So I'll have to make sure that gets right for him, and then take that on down to his house and then hopefully I'll be picking up some food for my family and going home for dinner. We'll check in later to see how this goes. All right, so ending the night here for now, I think. My wife and kids need to eat, so I had to Postmate myself. I'll check in later. Bye. All right, so just to kind of recap the night, I did 5 pickups in just about 90 minutes. It went pretty quick, and, you know, aside from those apartment complexes, man, those things suck. But apart from those, it wasn't too bad. You know, if I add up just what Postmates is giving me, it's not like a whole hell of a lot. It should probably be around $30 or so. But I'm hoping that once the tips get calculated and put onto my account, that'll, you know, obviously push it up a little bit. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm hoping that most people at least tip $5 per delivery. And if that's the case, that should add another, you know, $25 at least to my haul. But I'll have to go over the numbers and, you know, put some stuff on the screen here so that you guys can see exactly, you know, what it was that I did tonight and how much I made, so that if you're curious and you're thinking about doing the same thing, you can. This is, you know, definitely an experiment for me. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this, you know, long term going forward. But this weekend is Super Bowl weekend, and I figured what better weekend to pick up some food delivery jobs than, you know, one of the biggest grubbing weekends of the year. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. So just as I thought my night was over and I was just gonna, you know, settle in to bed, I got the buzz going off on that phone of mine because I had forgotten to log out or tell it that I was no longer interested. And the pickup and the drop off are so close to my house, I figured, what the heck, right? So here we go for the 6th one of the night. Oh man, I love the comments that you can put when you're trying to order food. This guy, I think I'm about to drop this off at like a bunch of hungry football players or something, because I'll put it up on the screen. I think I took a screenshot, but for every single one of their orders, they're like, hey guys, you know, if you could give us heaping portions, please, because we're super, super hungry. You know, if not, we understand, but please. Oh gosh, I gotta try that. These guys are guys after my own heart. All right, let's go. All right, so there's one feature request that I could ask of Postmates. It would be that you could set whether or not you wanted to be able to deliver to apartment complexes, because no joke, they're gonna end me in this game. But another happy customer. I hope that I found the right place, and he's grubbing down. So on to the next one. Just picked up one for the Dell. Gonna pick up the taco. I tell you what, I may have found my jam with these late night munchie runs, because it's you know, 10:30 at night, and it's just all like Del Tacos and Filiberto's and Albert Tacos, just munchy food, and the roads out here are just empty, so I'm just cruising. It's my jam. So another successful drop-off inside of yet another apartment complex. Can't get away from these things tonight. So that last one took me a little further south, almost down into San Clemente there, and it was actually at a hotel, which was interesting because I had to find the room number and everything, but luckily the guy was already outside waiting for me, so it wasn't too bad. Now I'm just kind of following the red hexagons that are supposed to tell you where the hot spots are, and right now everything is back up north, so that's the way I'm heading. We'll see where the night takes us. It's 11:15 now. I don't know how much more I got in me tonight, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm done. I think the stoners have had all they can eat for the night, and they're at least not going to Postmates if they want to get their fix right now. So I'm heading home. I mean, unless something happens to ping in the next couple minutes here, I think that'll call it good. So I have to look at my list. I'll throw it up on the screen here, but I think that makes 8 or 9 total for the night. And yeah, I'll have to go over the numbers, but interesting night to say the least. All right, so I just reviewed the evening, and it looks like I had 8 different deliveries throughout the course of the night. That comprised like the 90 minutes or so before I had dinner, and then the hour or so when I decided to go out at like 10 o'clock at night. Of the 8, the most that I made from Postmates alone was $5.22. And I think a lot of that was contributed to the fact that I had to wait a while to get it, and there was some distance involved in putting it out there. So I'm going to go through more of the numbers, and again, it should already be on the screen here, but that was my evening. So stay tuned. I think I'll probably end this video here, and then we'll start up later again with a new video tomorrow.